Hello students, welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology, and as you know these are the revision classes of SSC. Okay, and today we have our biology session. Okay students, so in this class we will be discussing the questions from our environment. Okay, as you all can see on the screen as well, question is already mentioned. But in this, we will discuss. We will be discussing the questions from the topic our environment, and I'll give you some time to answer the questions. Okay, and you have to answer all those questions in the chat box. All right. Let's start the session. So first question is this only. What does a food chain always start with? And your options are number one, the herbivore. Number two, the carnivore. Number three, the producer. Or number four, none of these. Okay. Now, as we are talking about the food chain, the correct answer will be of number one, that is the herbivore. Okay. Or not herbivore, sorry. It will be option three, the producer. Okay. Herbivores are the primary consumers. Okay. So the correct answer will be option three, the producers. All right, students. Then a herbivore, or you can say the primary consumer, then secondary consumer, then tertiary consumer comes. All right, students. So the correct answer for this question is the producers, option three. Let's move to the next question. This you will have to answer. Which of the following do plants not compete for? And your options are number one, water, number two, food, number three, space, number four, all the above. Okay, you have to tell me which of the following plants do not compete for. Whether they do not compete for food, for water, for space, or all. You have 25 seconds to answer every question. Try to answer within this time limit, students. Okay. Chat section is open for you. I'm waiting for all of your answers. Oh, all right. Let's reveal the correct answer. That is number two. Okay, food. Food is the right answer, students. Kavyashri, you are right. That is food. Food is the right answer. All right. Let's move to the next question. Ban all pesticides. This means that, or you can say, ban all pesticides will not come here. The question will be the uh, purpose of the slogan ban all pesticides means that what is the purpose of the slogan ban all pesticide means, and your options are number one, control on usage of pesticides, number two, prevention of pesticides, number three, promote eco-friendly agricultural practices, or number four, stop biochemical factories. Come on, students, I can see the answers. Okay, many answers are coming very quickly. Very nice, students. Keep answering like this. All right, let's reveal the correct answer. That is option, no, not two. Option three is the right answer. Not two. It's option three is the right answer. That is promote eco-friendly, or you can say agricultural practices. Option three is the right answer. When we say that, see students, there is one confusion, let me clear. When we say that ban all pesticides means what? Prevention of pesticides means we do not have to use pesticides. But when we talk about the slogan in biology, this is a raised slogan as well, ban all pesticides. So what is the meaning of that slogan? That will be the promote eco-friendly agricultural practice. Okay. So this confusion is clear to you, I hope. I have already told you, ban all pesticides. This general meaning is prevention of pesticides. But when we talk about the slogan, ban all pesticides, the slogan, the purpose of this slogan is promote eco-friendly agricultural practice. Understood? Option 3 is the right answer when we consider this ban all pesticide as slogan. All right? Next question. According to Charles Elton, carnivores at the top of the pyramid, energy trapping is high at the top of the pyramid, no producers at the top of the pyramid, or both 1 and 3. Yes, students, quickly answer in the chat box. I can see many of you are answering. Okay, let's reveal the correct answer. That is option number 4, both 1 and 3. Okay, both 1 and 3 are the right answer. That is carnivores at the top of the pyramid and no producers at the top of the pyramid. Okay, 4 is the right answer. That is, okay. Those who have opted for option 4, they are right. Nitin, Shri, Vanilla. Okay, option 4, both 1 and 3 are right. Next question. The region of the world of living thing is termed as, and your options are number 1, biosphere. Number 2, ecosystem. Number 3, food chain. Number 4, food. Which is the correct answer, students? The region of the world of living thing is termed as biosphere, ecosystem, food chain, or food. I can't take everyone's name, but you all are doing great. At least you are answering. That is very appreciated. Okay? All right, let's reveal the correct answer now. That is number 1. Option number 1, biosphere is the right answer. Okay, the region of the world of living thing is termed as biosphere. Next question. Which of the climatic influences determines the terrestrial ecosystem? And your options are number 1, rainfall. Number 2, temperature. Number 3, light from sun. Or is it number 4, all the above? Quickly tell this in the chat box. I'm waiting for your answer, students. Come on, students. Quick. All right. Now let's reveal the correct answer. That is number 4. All of the above is the right answer. Okay, those who have opted for number 4, they are correct. All right. Next question we have. The arrows between each item in a food chain always point from. And your options are number 1, feeder to food. Number 2, food to feeder. Number 3, animals to animals. Number 4, carnivores to herbivores. Which is the correct option, students? The arrows between each item in a food chain always points from feeder to food, food to feeder, animals to animals, or carnivores to herbivores. This is very easy question. Okay. Many of you are saying option 2. Somebody is saying option 1 also. Let's check the correct answer. So the correct answer is option 2, food to feeder. Food to feeder is the right answer. Yes, students, excellent. Next question. Niche denotes dash. Animal position in food chain, what it eats, its mode of life, or all the above. Quickly tell this answer. I'm waiting for your responses, students. Niche denotes what? All right. I'm very happy to see at least you all are responding in the chat box. So niche denotes dash. The correct answer will be all the above. Okay. Animal position also, its food also, what it eats also, its mode of life also. So the correct answer will be all the above. Option 4. Okay. Those who have opted for option 4, they are correct. Next question is a special position within the food web in which animal fit in is described as its dash. Trophic level, eco level, niche, or none of these. Special positions within the food web in which animals fit in is described as its trophic level, eco level, niche, or none of these. Okay, students. Many of you are answering as number 1, number 4. Let's check the correct answer. Number 3. Number 3 is the right answer, students. Okay. So, number 3 is the right answer. Next question. The concept of ecological pyramid was first introduced by, and your options are Charles Elton, Slopkin, Lindman, or Steele. The concept of ecological pyramid was first introduced by dash. By Charles Elton, an English zoologist and anthropologist, in 1927. Very correctly answers students. Charles Elton is the right answer. Excellent. No, Charles Elton is the right answer, not Slotkin. Next question. First trophic level of ecological pyramid includes, and your options are number 1, producers, number 2, primary consumers, number 3, secondary consumers, or is it number 4, tertiary consumers? First trophic level of a ecological pyramids include producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, or tertiary consumers. Carefully answer, students. Here we are asking first trophic level. Okay, now let's check the correct answer. That is option number 1, producers. Many of you have given the correct answer, producers. Yes, students, excellent. You all are right. Those who have opted for option number 1, producers. Next question. This pyramid shows the population of organisms at each trophic level in a food chain. And your options are pyramid of biomass, pyramid of number, pyramid of Egypt, or pyramid of energy. This pyramid shows the population of organisms at each trophic level in a food chain. Pyramid of biomass, pyramid of number, pyramid of Egypt, or pyramid of energy. Okay, many of you are saying pyramid number 4, that is pyramid of energy, pyramid of... Okay, let's check the correct answer. There are mixed responses I am seeing. So the correct answer will be option number 2, pyramid of number. Okay. Yes, second option is the right answer. Next question, students. Pyramid of number does not look like a pyramid when? And your options are the producer is a large plant. One of the organisms at trophic level is very small. In the parasitic food chain, or all the above. pyramid of number does not look like a pyramid when the producer is a large plant, one of the organism at any trophic level is very small in the parasitic food chain, or all the above. Oh my god, very high responses. All right, let's check the correct answer. So the correct answer is option number 4, all of the above. Okay, so those who have opted for option 4, they are right. Next question. In an aquatic ecosystem, the pyramid of biomass is, and your options are number 1, upright, number 2, inverted, number 3, partly inverted, or number 4, none of these. In an aquatic ecosystem, the pyramid of biomass is upright, inverted, partly inverted, or none of these. You all are doing great, students. Very impressive. I can see the responses are very high. All right. Let's reveal the answer. The correct answer is option 2, inverted. Okay. So those who have opted for option 2 or inverted, they are correct. Next question. This percentage of the biomass is transferred from one trophic level to the next in a food chain. And your options are number 1, 40 to 50, number 2, 80 to 90, number 3, 10 to 20, or number 4, 30 to 40. This percentage of the biomass is transferred from one trophic level to the next in a food chain, students. 40 to 50, 80 to 90, 10 to 20, or 30 to 40. Many of you are answering as number 4, number 1. All right, let's see. The correct answer is option 3, 10 to 20% only. 3 is the right answer, students. Okay, those who have opted for option 3, they are correct. Next question. The process of entering of pollutants in a food chain is known as, and your options are number 1, biomagnification, number 2, bioinfection, number 3, bioaccumulation, or number 4, biological control. The process of entering of pollutants in a food chain is known as dash. Biomagnification, bioinfection, bioaccumulation, or biological control. Very well answered, students. The correct answer is number 2, number 3, bioaccumulation. Number 3 is the right answer, bioaccumulation. Okay. Next question. The tendency of pollutants to concentrate as they move from one trophic level to the next is known as, and your options are number 1, biomagnification, number 2, bioinfection, number 3, bioaccumulation, or number 4, biological spread. Excellent, students. You are 100% sure that number 1 is the correct answer. Yes, number 1 is the correct answer, students. Very well done. Very impressive. Kethuvat Arun, 100% sure. Very well. Next question. Which of the following is a secondary consumer in a grassland ecosystem? And your options are number 1, grass, number 2, frog, number 3, insect, or number 4, snake. Quickly tell this answer. All right, as I can see, many of you are answering as number 2. Okay. Yes, students. Next, option 2 is the right answer. That is frog. Very well answered. No, number 3 is not the right answer. The right answer is option 2, frog. Next question. Flow of materials between organisms and their environment is called. And your options are number one, cycling of materials. Number two, mineral circulation. Number three, biogeochemical cycles. Or number four, all the above. Flow of materials between organisms and their environment is called cycling of materials, mineral circulation, biogeochemical cycle, or all the above. All right. I'm getting mixed responses. Somebody is saying 2, somebody is saying 3. Let's reveal the correct answer. That is number 4. All of the above. Okay. Number 4 is the right answer, students. Very well. Many of you are writing number 4 also. Next question. The region of the world of a living thing is termed as. And your options are number 1, biosphere, number 2, atmosphere, number 3, environment, or number 4, ecosystem. The region of the world of living things is termed as. Okay. Many of you are writing number 4. All right. Number 1 is the right answer, students. Here we are talking about the region of living things. Living things means what? Biosphere. When we talk about ecosystem, in that living, non-living things both come, right? So number 1 is the right answer. Next question. The terrestrial ecosystem are being determined by the variations in, and your options are number 1, edaphic factors, number 2, climatic factors, number 3, environmental factors, or number 4, all the above. The terrestrial ecosystems are being determined by the variations in edaphic factors, climatic factors, environmental factors, or all the above. All right, let's check the correct answer. Climatic factors, not all the above, students. Climatic factors, option 2 is the right answer. Okay, here we are talking about terrestrial ecosystem. Okay, so the correct answer will be option 2, climatic factors. Next question. This shows who eats what in a particular habitat. And your options are number 1, food web, number 2, food pyramid, number 3, food chain, or number 4, ecosystem. This shows who eats what in a particular habitat. Let me see how many of you answers correctly. Okay, many of you are answering as option number 3, food chain. Okay, Ketavad Arun again saying number 100% sure. Let's see. Food chain. This shows who eats what in a particular habitat. Actually, it's, food web. Okay, food web is the diagram that shows the who eats what. Even in food chain also, food chains are linear sequences that shows which organism is eaten by which organism, or which organism eats the another organism. Okay. All right. So number 3, food chain. Food chain shows who eats what in a particular habitat. Okay. Those who have answered as number 1, they are very near to it. Food web is a diagram that shows who eats what. Okay. Next question. In general, when we move from producers to consumers in a food chain, the number of organisms at each level, and your options are number 1, remains constant, Number 2, decreases. Number 3, increases. Or number 4, first increases, later decreases. Answer this question carefully, students. In general, when we move from producers to consumers in a food chain, the number of organisms at each level remains constant, decreases, increases, or first increases and later decreases. Many of you are answering as option number 3. Okay. Option number 2. Okay, let's reveal the correct answer. That is option number 2, decreases. Okay, decreases is the right answer. So those who have opted for option number 2, they are correct. No, it does not first increases and later decreases. It only decreases. Next question. This is the main source of energy for an ecosystem. And your options are number 1, sunlight, moonlight. Number 2, bioluminescence. Number 3, moonlight. Or number 4, sunlight. What could be the correct answer, students? Alright, students, let's reveal the correct answer. Number 4 is the right answer. Sunlight. Okay, those who have opted for option, okay, many of you have opted for option 4. Excellent, students, excellent. Next question. The graphic representation of feeding level structure of an ecosystem by taking the shape of a pyramid is called dash. And your options are number 1, ecological pyramid, number 2, environmental pyramid, number 3, biospherical pyramid, or number 4, pyramid of biomass. Okay. Quickly answer this question. The graphic representation of feeding level structure of an ecosystem by taking the shape of a pyramid is called dash. All right. The correct answer will be, let's see the correct answer, with that is ecological pyramid, not pyramid of biomass. Do not get confused in these pyramids. Okay. Next question. In the ecological pyramids, the producers are represented at or in. And your options are number 1, the base, number 2, the tip, number 3, the middle, or number 4, all over the pyramid. All right, students, now let's reveal the correct answer. That is option number 1. Option number 1 is the right answer, the base. Okay. Next question. In an ecological pyramid, top carnivores are represented at the dash. And your options are number 1, base, number 2, tip, number 3, middle, or number 4, all over the pyramid. In an ecological pyramid, top carnivores are represented at, many of you are answering option 2, option 4. All right, students, let's check the correct answer. That will be option 2, tip. Okay, carnivores are always carnivores are shown in the ecological pyramids at the tip. Okay, next question. In a food chain, there is normally increase in from first order consumer to large carnivores. Your options are number 1 shape, number 2 size, number 3 number, and number 4 all the above. In a food chain, there is normally increase in from first order consumer to the large carnivores. Shape, size, number, or all of the above. Alright, let's check the correct answer. That is option 2, size. Okay, size is the right answer, students. Those who have opted for option 2, they are correct. Next question. Organic material of biological origin is called dash. And your options are number 1, biomass, number 2, bioenergy, number 3, biofuel, or number 4, biogeochemical cycles. Quickly answer in the chat box. Organic material of biological region is called dash, biomass, bioenergy, biofuel, or biogeochemical cycles. Alright, number 1 is the right answer, students, biomass. Okay, those who have opted for option number 1, they are correct. Next, biomass can also be used as, and your options are number 1, food, number 2, biofuel, number 3, biodiesel, or number 4, none of the above. Biomass can also be used as. Mixed responses I am getting, students. The correct answer will be option 2. Okay, those who have opted for option 2, they are correct. Okay, next question. This pyramid represents the available food as a source of energy at each trophic level in the food chain. And your options are number 1, pyramid of numbers, number 2, pyramid of biomass, number 3, pyramid of energy, number 4, pyramid of dry mass. Yes, students. All right, let's reveal the correct answer. That is option number 2, pyramid of biomass. So this pyramid of biomass, this represents the available food as a source of energy at each trophic level in the food chain. Next question. The pyramid of biomass is inverted in. And your options are number 1, terrestrial ecosystem, number 2, aquatic ecosystem, number 3, forest ecosystem, or number 4, desert ecosystem. This type of question we have done, yes, in which we talked about inverted ecosystem. Okay, let's see. All right, students. The correct answer is option 2, aquatic ecosystem. Okay, in aquatic ecosystem, the pyramid of biomass is inverted. Next question. The ratio between energy flows at different trophic levels along the food chain, expressed as percentage, is called dash. And your options are number 1, ecological deficiency, number 2, ecological efficiency, number 3, biological deficiency, or number 4, biological efficiency. Let me see how many correct answers I get. The ratio between energy flows at different trophic levels along the food chain, expressed as percentage, is called ecological deficiency, ecological efficiency, biological deficiency, or biological efficiency. All right, students, the correct answer is option 2, ecological efficiency. Okay? No, option 2 is the right answer, students. Next question. The flow of energy from producers to consumers is, and your options are number 1, unidirectional, number 2, bidirectional, number 3, tridirectional, or number 4, multidirectional. The flow of energy from producers to consumers. Unidirectional, bidirectional, tridirectional, or multidirectional. All right, students, let's reveal the answer. That is option number 1, unidirectional. Okay, those who have opted for option number 1, they are correct. Next question. Bioaccumulation is the process of, and your options are number 1, entering of pollutants in a food chain, number 2, entering of pollutants in a food web, number 3, entering of pollutants into an ecosystem, or number 4, entering of pollutants into biosphere. Bioaccumulation is the process of entering of pollutants into an ecosystem or entering of pollutants into biosphere. All right, students, let's reveal the answer now. That is option number 1, entering of pollutants in a food chain. Okay, bioaccumulation is the process of entering of pollutants in a food chain. So 1 is the right answer. Next question. The plant substances which are not digested by most animals are, and your options are number 1, cellulose, number 2, lignin, number 3, carbohydrates, or number 4, cellulose and lignin both. The plant substances which are not digested by most animals are cellulose, lignin, carbohydrates, or cellulose, lignin both. Number 4, cellulose and lignin both. Okay, so those who have opted for option number 4, they are correct. Next question. Most of the animals are, and your options are number 1, hair or feathers, number 2, insect endoskeletons, number 3, cartilage and bones, number 4, all of the above. The animal foods that cannot be digested by most of the animals are hair and feathers, insect endoskeletons, cartilage and bones, or all of the above. Okay, students, now let's check the correct answer. That is option number 4. All of the above is the right answer. Okay, so those who have opted for option number 4, they are correct. Next question we have. At each trophic level, organisms use most of the food energy to fulfill their metabolic activities like performance of work, growth, reproduction, or all of the above. And this is very easy question. You all must answer this question. Okay. All right, students. Now let's check the correct answer. That is option number 4. All of the above. Okay. So those who have opted for option number 4, they are right. Next question. Most of the energy in gasoline is lost as in a car's engine rather than being transformed into the energy of motion. And your options are number 1, pressure, number 2, heat, number 3, water vapor, number 4, temperature. Students, you all are doing excellent. I'm very happy to see at least you all are answering in the chat box. You are interacting in the session. That is very impressive. Keep answering like this. These are your practice sessions. So if you are wrong also, no worries. But make a note of all these questions so that in your exams you can revise. Or you can again refer to our videos as well. Okay, now let's check the correct answer for this question. That is option number 2, heat. Okay, so those who have opted for option number 2, they are right. Next question. The catchment area of Kolleru Freshwater Lake extends up to, and your options are number 1, 6,121 kilometers square. Number 2, 6,211 kilometers square. Number 3, 6,237 kilometers square. Or number 4, 6,312 kilometers square. The catchment area of Kolleru Freshwater Lake extends up to. Okay. Many responses, many mixed responses I'm getting. Let's check the correct answer, students. Okay, number 1 is the right answer. Those who have opted for option number 1, they are right. Okay. Next question. When did government of Andhra Pradesh had declared the Kolleru Lake and bird sanctuary? Okay. And your options are number 1 in October 1999, option number 2 in November 1999, option number 3 in December 1999, or option number 4 in September 1999. So when did government of Andhra Pradesh had declared the Kolleru Lake a bird sanctuary? In October, in November, December, or September 1999? All right, students, the correct answer is option number 2 in November 1999. Okay. So remember this date. In November 1999, Andhra Pradesh government declared the Kolleru Lake a bird sanctuary. Okay, next question. Kolleru Lake attracts migratory birds from Asia and Eastern Europe of about dash birds per year. Okay, and your options are number 1, 15 lakh, number 2, 35 lakh, number 3, 20 lakh, or number 4, 25 lakhs. It's very big number, large number of birds are there that are attracted by Kolleru Lake. Okay, let's see which is the correct answer. The correct answer is 20 lakhs, option 3. Okay, so Kolleru Lake attracts migratory birds from Asia and Eastern Europe of about birds per year of about 20 lakh. Okay, so option number 3 is the right answer. Next question. The length of twisty channel Upateru, okay, Upateru, which connects Kolleru Lake with the Bay of Bengal is. And your options are number 1, 75 kilometers, number 2, 65 kilometers, number 3, 55 kilometers, or number 4, 80 kilometers. The length of twisty channel Upateru, which connects Kolleru Lake with Bay of Bengal, is 75 kilometers, 65 kilometers, 55 kilometers, or 80 kilometers. Okay, students, your time is up. And the correct answer is option number 2, 65 kilometers. Okay. So those who have opted for option 2, they are right. Next question. Excessive nutrient addition, especially from anthropogenic sources, led to extensive growth of the following need in Kolleru Lake. And your options are number 1, Ipomia, number 2, Icornia, number 3, Cyprus, or number 4, Cyanodactylon. Okay. Excessive nutrient addition, especially from anthropogenic sources, led to extensive growth of the following need in Kolleru Lake. Ipomia, Icornia, Cyprus, or Cyanodactylon. Which is the right answer? It is very impressive to see you all are at least trying. Keep trying like this, students. Please maintain the energy through the entire class. You all are doing great. At least you are answering. Yes? All right. Next, let's check the correct answer. That is option number 2, Icornia. Okay, so those who have opted for Icornia, they're right. Next question. These waterborne diseases are common among the inhabitants of Kolleru Lake. And your options are number 1, diarrhea, number 2, typhoid, number 3, amoebiasis, or number 4, all the above. So, which diseases are common among the inhabitants of Kolleru Lake? Diarrhea, typhoid, amoebiasis, or all the above? Be very quick, students. All right, let's check the correct answer. That is option number 4. All the above are very prominent in the inhabitants of the Kolleru Lake. Okay. Next question. The bioaccumulated components of pesticides which entered the food chain are, and your options are number 1, mercury, number 2, arsenic, number 3, lead, or number 4, all the above. The bioaccumulated components of pesticides which entered the food chain are mercury, arsenic, lead, or all the above. All right, students, your time is up. And let's check the correct answer. So the correct answer is all the above. Option 4. Okay. Next question. Fishes are considered to be the bioindicator of metal contamination in environmental monitoring because they strongly respond to stress condition. They do not strongly respond to stress condition. They are weak in response to stress condition, or they easily adjust to stress conditions. So what could be the correct answer for this question, students? Fish are considered to be the bioindicators of metal contamination and environmental monitoring. Why? All right, I can see many of you are answering as option number 3. Many of you are answering as number 1. Okay, we'll reveal the answer within few seconds. Okay, the correct answer is option number 1. They strongly respond to stress condition. Okay, that's why they are considered to be the bioindicators of metal contamination. Okay, option number 1 is the right answer, students. Next question. The metal which was bioaccumulated in liver, gill, and kidney of fish in uh, Idulabad water reservoir. Okay, Idulabad water reservoir. The metal which was bioaccumulated in liver, gill, and kidney of fish in Idulabad water reservoir was number 1, cadmium, number 2, nickel, number 3, chromium, or number 4, iron. So which metal was accumulated in liver, gill, and kidney of fishes in Idulabad water reservoir, students? Cadmium, nickel, chromium, or iron? Cadmium is the right answer, students. Okay, cadmium. Okay, those who have opted for option number 1, they're right. Cadmium is the right answer, not chromium, but cadmium. Do not get confused. The bioaccumulation of heavy metals into human beings through food cause diseases like, and your options are number 1, hypertension, number 2, sporadic fever, number 3, renal damage, and nausea, number 4, all the above. Bioaccumulation of heavy metals into human beings through food cause disease like hypertension, sporadic fever, renal damage or nausea, or all of the above. Okay, many of you are saying as number 4, number 1, number 2. Let's see the correct answer. Okay, number 4 is the right answer. Okay, so those who have opted for option number 4, they are right. I'm not taking the names, but option 4 is the right answer. Minimata disease was caused by release of dash in industrial wastewater in Japan. And your options are number 1, methyl mercury, number 2, ethyl mercury, number 3, acetic acid, or number 4, all of the above. Okay, many of you are answering as number 2. Let's see the correct answer. The correct answer is number 1, methyl mercury, not ethyl mercury. Okay. In Minamata disease is very common in Japan, in near the Minamata Bay. So methyl mercury is the right answer, which got mixed. Okay. Next question. In the entire history of sparrows around the world, in this country, they were hunted down in 1958. And your options are number 1, Japan, number 2, China, number 3, Indonesia, number 4, Thailand. In the entire history of sparrows around the world, in this country, they were hunted down in 1958. Japan, China, Indonesia, or Thailand? Right. Okay, many of you are saying as China. Somebody is saying Indonesia. Okay, so there is a confusion between second and three. Let's check. The correct answer is option number two, China. Okay, so those who have opted for option number two, they are right. Next question. Fossil fuels are formed by anaerobic decomposition of buried. And your options are number one, dead organism, number two, coal, number three, plants, or number four, all of the above. Here we are talking about fossil fuel, students. So fossil fuels are formed by anaerobic decomposition of buried dead organisms, coal, plants, or all the above. Very well answered, students. The correct answer will be dead organism number one. Okay. So number one is the right answer. Next question. Biotic component of an ecosystem consists of producers, consumers, decomposers, or all the above. Quickly answer, students. Biotic component of an ecosystem consists of producers, consumers, decomposers, or all the above. The correct answer will be all the above. Okay? Those who have opted for option number four, they are correct. Next question. The functional aspect of ecosystem that initiates food chain is, and your options are number one, respiration, number two, photosynthesis, number three, transfer of energy from one trophic level to the next, number three, decomposition. Come on, students. The functional aspect of an ecosystem that initiates food chain is respiration, photosynthesis, transfer of energy from one trophic level to the next, or decomposition. All right, let's check the correct answer. The correct answer is option number two, photosynthesis. Okay, students, so those who have opted for option number two, they are right. All right, students, that's all for today's class. Okay, we will meet super soon in the next class with the new topic. All right. Till then, stay tuned, and yes, do not forget to subscribe our channel, that is Jatadhara Educational Technology. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.